Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I love that for one reason or another I've pretty much just stopped doing. The first thing is dancing. So I first started dancing when I was like 3, and I think I took classes until I was like a teenager. So it was like literally like 10 years of me doing this. And I did like ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, lyrical, like I tried a whole bunch of different things, but like there was always some kind of dance in my life. And then I think I took a break for a year or 2 in high school, and then I wanted to get back into it in college and do like the dance team, but that did not work out. And yeah, I feel like without having, I don't know, I never really wanted to take adult classes. Like taking classes as a kid was a lot more fun than like the classes I took when I was older, not because I liked dance any less, but just because of the age range. Like when you take classes as a kid, you're pretty much in a same class with kids that are like either your exact same age or maybe like within a couple years of you, like older or younger. But once you're like past a certain like age or level, then like at least at the studio that I went to, that changed, and like I was in classes with like actual adults as like a 13-14-year-old. So like it was not as enjoyable just for that reason. I don't know. And I feel like right now I feel like I could never like just go out and like do a dance class. Like I don't know, it would just feel so foreign to me. But I don't know, it's just something that I always loved and like thought was gonna be a part of my life for like forever. Like when I was a kid, I feel like I wanted to like open my own dance studio or something. But yeah, I feel like that's just kind of not part of my life anymore. It's sad because I've pretty much lost like all of my flexibility. Like even like sitting like cross-legged on the floor for me is like, I feel a stretch. So I would definitely like to regain my flexibility and like try to do more stuff on my own. Not tap, because I do not want to buy shoes, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would be nice for me to have more of it in my life. The next thing is baking. This is something that I love doing like pretty much ever since I can remember. And you know, I was definitely not a very good baker, but it's something that I liked doing all the time when I was growing up. And I don't know, it just, I guess I started to get more into cooking and less into baking like once I was in like college slash like graduated. And I for some reason just never got back into baking. Like I literally don't think I've baked something from scratch since like 3 years ago, something like that. Like if I ever do bake anything, I just use a box mix, and like I don't know, I feel like I can feel my mother judging me and other people too, I'm sure. But I don't know, box mix is just so much easier. It's like you only have to worry about buying like, you know, milk or eggs or like whatever like the 2 ingredients that goes into the mixes, which you probably already have. Whereas if I was gonna make like, you know, pumpkin cheesecake bars or something like that, like I need to buy like 17 different ingredients that I probably don't even have. Like even something like cinnamon is not something that like I would generally have. We like have a spice rack now, so I mean I do have that, but I mean I'm sure there's a lot of like basic spices that, well not basic, but a lot of like, there's probably a lot of little things I don't have. Like even sugar is something that I didn't have for the longest time, which is so weird. But yeah, I think there was like 2 months after we moved here before I bought sugar, and I only bought it for like this one specific thing that I was making, and I don't think I've used it since. So I mean, and flour, same thing with flour. Like I don't even remember why I bought flour. Again, I think it was like one specific thing I was making that needed flour, and I haven't used it since. But it's like I'm like slowly but surely starting to like rebuild my stock of things. But I don't know, I just feel like I don't have the time to make something from scratch, and that if I don't know, it's the risk to reward, I guess. Like I feel like I'm nervous to make time to do something like that and then it'll like come out disgusting. It's like if I knew for sure that I was gonna like spend 3 hours making something and it was gonna come out amazing, I would totally do it. But it's like, I don't want to spend that time and then it's like I don't even like the thing I made, you know, when I could have done the same thing in a quarter of the time for probably a quarter of the some ingredient cost, and like it would taste better. So I don't know. The third thing is exercising, which is horrible because this is something that everyone should do, like, you know, at least like once a week or like a couple times a week. But I mean, I feel like the vast majority of people, like, well, I shouldn't say the vast majority of people, but I feel like there's like, people are generally on like one side or the other. Like either you regularly exercise or you don't, and like there's not really like an in-between, like exercise like routinely twice a month or something like that, at least for anyone I've ever known. And I mean, I used to love working out. Like, I loved it. I was never like super fit, just because I feel like I never really like pushed myself super hard for an extended period of time. But that's just because like the things that I liked to do to exercise like kind of changed. Definitely mostly cardio, if not almost entirely cardio. But I mean, I don't know, it's just, I don't even know. I don't even know why I stopped exercising. The fourth thing is art. I used to love drawing and painting and, you know, the whole realm of studio art. And I wasn't always in classes growing up, but I guess like on and off, like starting in like elementary school. Like I know when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, I was in an art class, and then there would be like art class in like elementary school that like everyone had. And then I'm trying to think, I feel like at some point in middle school I did like another like outside school art class, and then I did like 3 out of 4 years in high school I was in art class. And then when I got to college, one thing that I wanted to do was like minor in art, and then I just kind of realized that like that wasn't going to be very easy, and it was also probably not a very good idea for my GPA because I was not the best at art. But I don't know, I liked it a lot. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you like it if you did, and comment down below and tell me something that you love doing, whether it's something that you still do or if it's something that you miss and you haven't done for a really long time and you want to get back into. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!